Okay, that's weird. Okay, so hey everybody, it's the Redstone Wizard here again. Hopefully we've got never mind. All right. Hopefully I got this synced right. I don't know. Don't try to do the synced at all. Alright. Hopefully I got this synced right. Oh, perfect. I got a slight delay, so from my there we go. Okay, so hey everybody, it's the Redstone Wizard here again. Today we are actually working on the Bedrock conversion of the cubic meter universal crafter. I've done a lot of the legwork on this. In fact, where's all? Oh yeah, they're all over the place. I've been literally just been working on trying to get all of these together. It's been a bumpy ride going from figuring, hey, let's use, oh yeah, over here was one of the first ones. So let's just go through the process. When I was able to unstack minecarts, this is what I was using, keeping it close to what he had, but and some little testing here and there, I've figured this one out better and found something interesting with it too. The original minecarts, it didn't work the way I liked it, so I scrapped this and came up with my own design. So, and each time, this was the one that I came up with that failed more times than not. Went into just variations, trying to figure out how to control the different parts. So, yeah, it just made it a little, and then just kept going and going and adding on and selecting, and then the one that became promising. This one right here. Now the issue with this one is more likely you'll be standing around this general vicinity, and even on simulation distance 12, that might not be loaded. So I moved it. And we got this part right here. Now it's more towards the center of it, so hopefully, I haven't fully tested it. I've been flying around. But yeah, so what this does, and I'm just going to explain it for people that don't know how this works. We have ourselves a crafter. Now, let me clear my inventory. Now, I want to craft up a minecart, so that's going to be iron, and in this formation. Now when you put items in, it would end up like this. So what we have to do is take and get a item that doesn't work in the recipe and throw it in. So now we have this. So no matter how much we power this, it's not going to craft. But if once we pull the rotten flesh out, or our blocker item, and then we throw, and then we give it some power, it'll craft that up. And well, the nice thing is, with you could with some of these, you could actually just craft up it without having to do anything. Now, this is designed to do multi-crafting. So, I want to craft up 1,700 of these. Why? Because I'm crazy. Well, no, because I need them for other things. So, if we go through the steps, let's just put a barrel down. We need to first, let's say we get ourselves, it takes 2 shulker boxes of logs. These are just going to represent full boxes. Then, that's going to make us a chest. I'm just going to do this. Then, we're going to take that chest, and we're going to throw it into a hopper formation. Okay, so now we got that. Then we're going to take and hold off on that hopper formation until we craft up our minecart. Then we're going to take that hopper formation and put the minecart formation and just smash it together to create the hopper minecart. All I have to do is put them in the order that they belong in and say, okay, I want this, I want this. And that's how this system works. Now, I'm going to disable this first slot real fast, because, yeah, I know I'm in the middle of the explaining part. And this system right now currently is currently set for manual. I'm going to grab myself the hopper minecart because we are using very specialized hopper minecarts. Right now, these are all locked, and they have craft blockers, which is designed strictly to keep, which is the filler item, because if we look at these hoppers right here, we have craft blockers. That's to pull out all of them. So if let's say I want to craft up, someone give me a recipe, that doesn't require non-stackables, because I'll show that in a moment. It is just trying to get things processing so that we can do it right. All right, so let's see here. Something simple. Yeah, let's just do iron blocks. Okay, so we throw in iron in every single one of these. Oh. Bad timing on that one. Oh. I'm just gonna block these off so that these don't go into the Congo line. Oh, I got to, yeah. Messing around trying to get things to line up. Apparently I missed those guys. But yeah, okay, so we've got ourselves 9 ingots. Now we're going to activate them all at activate them so that they will all process one at a time, just so that we could get them processing. They're all getting loaded up and getting reoriented if they happen to lose any of their filler items. And the way that that system works is actually quite genius. And as you see, oh damn, okay, timing's off. I got to do some adjustments. So which is the one that... Ooh. Yeah, yeah, okay, so we've got... Oh. Or... Let's put these at 1 again. Yeah, because this is all I've been trying to get everything processing so that... Oh, wait. Might be here. Yeah, got to do one thing at a time, because these are supposed to process one right after another, go right into the location that they're supposed to be at. Oh, man. And none of the minecarts can pick up anything, so... Oh. Okay, so let's just do this, because nice thing is, nice little trick I found. See, we got most of it right. Nice little trick though. Most people, when they are trying to get minecarts to fall into a small little area, they'll have to create a dip. Now, I didn't want them to be bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down, up and... That take up too much space. Because I was using commands on that, so... And sometimes commands can affect certain aspects. I don't know how, but it does. Because I change it a little bit with manually, and then boom, no problems. Okay, so now we've got these coming in, and yeah, I've got to get back to working on this as soon as... Okay, so what happens is actually these are moving. I need a break. I need to create a break. All right, yeah, figuring out these issues before the... Hey, Command Guru, how's it going, man? Okay, so let's try this again. Hopefully it will work this time. It worked on all but 2. Hopefully that break doesn't cause too many issues. Okay, yeah, I've made 8 times speed a hop sorter within minecart storage and 2 1. Oh yeah, that's nice. I've made a binary sorter. And yeah, but okay, that slowed it down a bit. It did it slow it down just enough? No. Why is that not working right? Okay, so okay, let's try this. Because those are coming in way too fast. And this is going to be spending hours and hours troubleshooting. Oh, so we've got... Okay, so they come back in. Is it possible to split stack? No, you cannot stack. It's not possible on Bedrock to split minecarts. Or I would have, or this would have been a lot easier. Because I would have had it so much more done. Okay, so I've got something going on here. And downfall to, if I break this, yeah, that's why I don't want to do that, because then I have to make sure that these I might have to do that. Okay. I'll do this. I just gotta do the test and make sure that this part is how it's supposed to go. Because if it works properly this time, then I can just go into the next thing, which is getting oh, why don't you use active rails to get it perfect timing? Because it actually is, because I did have it perfectly timed, but some things do change a bit, and their orientation is right. The timing and using the active, and I am using an activator rail to turn it on. It's just they happen to have too much speed at that point for some odd reason. So, but it's perfectly timed for that. Yeah, because what that does now is allows them to just drop, boom. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay, so that's going to be a change. And that change can happen later. It's not as important because I've got that figured out. Okay, so now this part. Right now I'm still just going through every little part. So if I activate this piston, which we're going to set off of the timer, clear my inventory. This happens immediately, and if it keeps pulsing, it's going to go. Why should you use a piston bolt to speed it up keep the speed because setting a piston bolt for this is not going to be as easy because how tight everything is and what I need it to do. Okay, so if I grab these, we have 5 stacks. I'm just going to throw these into the water stream here. I would love to have piston bolts for speed purposes, but it's not viable for this. Okay, then we push them, and then they just get cycled through, collecting in whichever one they can, and it's only 5 stacks because they're all timed perfectly for that. And all 27 of these have it, and there's 27 sets. So okay, so they get pushed over, sent up, collected, and processed back in, so we don't have to do it. That's going to get connected. That's okay. So yeah, okay, okay, yeah, I do got this set up right. Okay. I was worried. Because we have to have what's called our checks. And so we're going to go here. And just because I want it to look good. Actually, we have it up. Would that change the orientation? Nope, okay. So alright, why don't you use a hopper minecart to make it quicker? Because these are all hopper minecarts. Oh. Okay, I gotta put more specialties in there. I'll do that later. Okay, but yeah, they're all hopper minecarts. These are the items that... Oh, God. Okay, yeah, they're all hopper minecarts, and they all are filled with our craft blocker, which is our filler block. Okay, so now when the item goes through the crafter, let's come up over this way, and we get the items in. The first thing is we have to activate a reset line, which this block here is missing, which will have this copper bulb turning this rail. Then, if we power it, we'll get a single hopper minecart, which then will also launch any items that are non-stackable across. Collecting it, so non-stackables are your last item to craft. Then they come back, and as soon as they get ready to reload, it crafts and then does a check to see if it needs to send another minecart. Basically, this crafter, this comparator right here, if this craft is wrong, it's going to send him one. Can I join the world? I suppose. And mine. Actually, I'm pretty good at piston bolts and minecarts myself, because I understand rail tech. Because most people don't realize, and I didn't realize this till very recently, this project specifically, you could actually make a variable speed piston bolt in the overworld or the end with just curved rails and water. I'm not touching anything. This is all just natural. Yeah, this is all natural movement. So, and I just placed and hopped in, that's it. And it could also, and now I'm not doing anything else. And it's still moving. And these are regular rails, so I'm pretty sure I understand rails well enough. Plus, piston bolts are inconsistent when it comes to picking up items from a moving minecart. Hoppers are inconsistent with that speed. So, that's why it is much slower. I would use a piston bolt, but it is not as consistent. When unloading, why don't you use a cactus to instantly break the minecarts? Because because there is other ways of breaking a minecart besides just cactus. Because I have one spot that I have to break the minecart. Well, two spots. So, and they are going to require a very specific set. Here, I have... So, this is specifically for our dependency items. Items that we're going to recraft. And then here, over here, we're going to have to put the minecarts back into the system, so that we can maintain... I probably don't even need that much. So we can have a proper set. But I have, but the problem is I also need to use water, because sometimes these hopper minecarts are going to have more items in it then because they get loaded like this, then if one happens, if one of the filter items go in, that's going to have to go like that. And I need to take these because they get from there. I need to get them all the way up here, sent this way into here, because somewhere we're going to have a stack missing, and we can't have a stack missing. I can take a look at some point, but not right now, because it's right now it's time I enjoy. Okay, so we've got so yeah, getting that set up. So got to get a crafter set. I got to get a minecart breaker here. Then then get the get them separated out, because the trick is consistency. It might be your titles. It's sometimes the titles are everything. Your thumbnails are titles and thumbnails. I'm not a big fan of dealing with thumbnails, so, and I could probably, if I really wanted to, I could probably do a lot more on my a lot more with it if I was to add more catchier titles or more clickbaity thumbnails, clickbaity titles. But I'm all about getting accurate information, at least as accurate as I see it. It's not accuracy according to me, it's accuracy according to what I observe. Okay, so after we get the repeater set here, there we go. I did a zombie pigman. A zombie pigling face ID. That just sounds interesting. I might have to take a look at it. But yeah. But probably after the stream. Okay, so the way we're activating these systems is we're using a string and an observer and a piston. And yeah, I probably should just... Yeah, I should double check and make sure it's 4 ticks when I get down over here. Yep. Okay. But yeah, so what happens is this will activate using a observer to power a set of blocks, which will set off this entire line, which then will will activate every single crafter, allowing us to craft all those items. But because of how how we can't just pull multiple sets of items out, and knowing how some people are when it comes to redstone, yes, I am going to put a purge button on this, because I don't want I want people to be able to, I want this so that it's nice and running. I want people to enjoy this. You think you can use Canopy as good technical add-on? Canopy? I haven't even heard of that. I'll have to take a look at it. because without any major information, I have no clue. I haven't touched Canopy. But if it's a third party outside the game add-on, I don't want to touch it because that messes with the computer, not the game. Oh, it's amazing add-on, maybe by... Oh, so Ray, you know about it. So I was actually getting into programming again. So okay. But yeah, wait. Oh, that explains it. There we go. Okay, so yeah, these are just for we use it on the, well, there's very few people that I would that if they say something, I'm like, okay, I'll try it. Ray's one of the Raven's one of those few, very few people. You may not, his information that he gives, at least in text, is nice and solid, and that's one of the major things that I look into. But yeah. So I do got a question for you, Ray. Would you build something like this? this crafter? Once it gets done? I know some people would just love to look at the world download. And yeah, that's going to be available. But yeah, here's the crafter. Not done yet. Still working on it. I have so much more to go. I have the control timings, location to put that. All sorts of goodies. Start, stop. It's a monster. Yeah, it is. Okay. I have been with 100 clips from Hive and CubeCraft composting to with 100 clips posted. Oh, okay. So you've yeah, you got a just a you have a collection of videos from the free servers that oh, come on. There we go. All right. Now my question is, how many people could I get to, if I build this on my server, how many people would I be able to actually convince that this is a good idea for a single craft? Not using for anything, just crafting one item. Because I'm a nut job. No, but I would actually not I would, if I could get a lot of more people to if I could have a lot more time for videos and things like that, a lot more play time, I would have this more done. Sometimes I got to take a break from them, or my brain is just going to say, no, you're done. You're done. Go do something else. Alright, so, yeah. Okay, what these observers are doing is actually Very important for the system because this is going to activate the line that says, okay, we still, the craft is not done yet. And if you're trying to set up for a, if you have something in here that's going to like, oh yeah, we've got this type thing. We've got a iron, all the items except for one gets pulled out. It happens to be an iron block, and that gets crafted up into ingots, and you didn't want them to be crafted into ingots. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that. Okay, let's see here, but oh, all right. Okay, I used a solid block there instead. Okay. I didn't remember how I had this set up. I set this up a couple of days ago. Okay, so let's... Yeah, I know, I don't have to... Alright, you can go away, because you're going to become a solid block anyways. Okay, there we go. And then we go piston, trapdoor, wall, observer reading the wall, which will allow us to dust there. Okay, now this one's set up, ready to go, so that we can pull items out. Perfect. So let's get our well, honestly I think we should get our get the clock in. Okay, so trying to remember. And yeah, I was using a few. Okay, so you go here, here, here. I need to add one more row. Dust here, here, and here. A solid block here, repeaters set to vortex, and a torch. Okay, so now if I throw a solid block here, this is going to create a clock, and it's going to boom and go like that. Can you make a sword that can handle a whole stack of items instantly? I have, it doesn't, it's all about hopper speed at that point. I have things that can handle it, but I have also other ones that can't. The one that I can have that can somewhat handle it at it is my binary, but that's most sorters I use are hopper or less than hopper speed, and the only reason why is reliability. I'd rather have something that is reliable than finicky. Yeah, I was right. 3. Okay, and that, okay, so Okay, so down here, this counter is actually a Mazuma Games, aka Cass, item counter. So let's go knock that up. Let's go mock this up. Okay, so off of this one, we are going to take, pull that there. Well, one thing I've noticed with the minecart is if they're moving, they have a tendency to pull from like here. This is the minecart position. Or the minecart that's its position. It can pull from all of those spots, or in some orientations. And that's fairly recent, so. Okay, so now we go here. And we flip this around, boom. Solid block. I need to... Okay, so how do I get that one? Oh, yeah, I got it set up for that's right, okay. Okay, so once the system starts, it's going to activate the first item, which is going to put it over here. So we need, instead of just the 27 items here, we need a kickoff item too. Then we will go boom, throw comparators here, because yeah, we need to. Solid blocks, dropper, and I need a farm that I even stack my carts and let's see here. There, okay, let's see here. I need it for a farm. I even stacked mine carts and that didn't work. Well, the thing is, you could actually, if you're willing to, you don't need to use stacked mine carts. You just have to be able to process the items out. So either use more mine carts that are processing, send them more often, decrease the rate that they collect at, as in their route is a lot shorter. Or add more item filters. That's pretty much your options. Okay, we'll throw a minecart in there, because if you don't take that, into account, then it's not going to be as effective. Okay, so now we got this counter set. So now all I only need is move it over. Actually, dust. There we go. Now I put dust there, and all I have to do now is give me a lever. Boom. And there we go. So now that's one. So this is going to have 3. Yay. So now we've got our timing working. And yes, I know that causes a little bit of a delay behind each one. But we're going to have to power this piston once. Just this piston, nothing else. So as this gets processed, let's just speed the processing up. So now watch how fast this thing resets. And I mean the actual reset process. We've got one more. Boom. And there we go. Resetting. And it's not going to add any more. And it stops. So there we go. There's that. Perfect. So now we've got that fixed, and these right here, all I have to do for this is, oh wait, oh, I know, I wasn't thinking. I need to be able to pull a signal out of that, but not transmit a signal. Perfect, perfect. That's, oh, I nearly forgot. And let's just let these oxidize on their own. I think it doesn't have to be nice and neat. Well, yeah, it does. It always has to be clean, clean. But yeah, okay. All right, so yeah. But okay, so now we got this set up, and this is going to have its own, it's going to reset after it's done, yeah, after this is done. And then we also have to send minecarts through this area just to be able to collect the items that are sitting here, because if you have something that's going to need time to process, it's not going to work. You're going to lose those items and waste resources. So we're going to have to set up a system for this, which then will launch off of when this is done, which is a piston down, solid block. I can't remember how I have it set up. Redstone block. Yeah, you don't have to use a redstone block here. You can use something else. Oh, good. Come on. But I'm using a redstone block. Repeater. Going into a solid block. Dust. Put a solid block above there. Or you could use a repeater and a torch, which will, when it's resetting, which will lock this down. In fact, put in subtract mode just to guarantee it. And then all we have to do is just run a pair of lines. Oh, no, I want it here. All right. So if we go torch, torch. Okay, we don't need anything else. That's why I waited on that. Oh, and yeah, we do need torch. Why don't you use hex? Why don't I use Hex? Well, actually, because Hex doesn't have a large enough set, and I need time for a lot of this. It's mostly not another thing of yours. I have. All right, Dino. That's this is actually probably one thing that I will design, but probably not use. But it's fun figuring it out. Okay, so now that we got this set up, but yeah, it's I do use Hex when it is a viable option. If it's not a viable option, I won't use it. Here, Hex is not a viable option. There's no point. It looks like the Java one by the... Actually, you mean cubicmetre? It is based on his design. In fact, let's see here. There that is. Back to game. I think it looks a lot like this. So yeah, this is what I'm basing mine on. So I get the world downloads specifically so that I could do that. All right, put that back down. Yeah, and I break them down. I look at them, I study them, I keep it up so that if I need it, I can jump over to it and figure out, what did he do here? How does this work? How does this work? I'm probably one of the very few Bedrock players that can take a look at a Java build and like, okay, that makes sense. I look at other ones and I'm like, okay, I wish that could make more sense. Okay, so we got a timer set for this. That's set for our reset there, which is going to be an easy run a hopper minecart over system. And then let's see here, what else? Then we have our, okay, we got to take and run this over here. We just need this to do a single pulse. We need to get these pistons powered, but using only a single one. What is a good idea for a contraption? Well, whatever you need. I will. I cannot. There is no specific determination on what is a good idea for a contraption someone could build. It's what do you need at that time, and at this current time, I need to. I need an absolutely insane crafter. Why? Because I need an absolutely insane crafter. I don't build anything that... I build what interests me. If I see a Java build and it's like, ooh, that could be fun to convert, I do that. But I don't... I'm not one of these people that's just going to, it's like, yeah, you have to do this, yeah. You have to just come up with, it's whatever you want to put together. So, yeah, I've been playing around with so much on this that I forget there's parts I still haven't even put together. So, yeah, it's... Because what we're doing here is we are activating our refill system for our for our minecarts. And the original idea I had was break a minecart there. But the minecarts never, I could not consistently get the minecarts to be picked up by a lathe. I could not consistently get the minecarts to be stored in whatever. So I said, you know what? I'm going to change it. Now I'm going to have a minecart run through this area. And then I was like, I have to run 2. And then a buddy of mine, Darth Dub, a really great guy, actually does make does redstone tutorials for Bedrock, but mostly focuses on a lot more of computing. He suggested, instead of just having a rail here, put a sloped rail so that it takes a little longer. It worked out great. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna then it's like, I'll just push him with I'll push him with the slime block on ice, get him back into the water stream to get it back in, because then I was over engineering it. So we de-engineered the over engineering. How would I make a sorting system that can withstand 100 minecart item per minute? You don't. There. The whole thing is, regular hopper speed is 9,000 blocks per minute. So to have that, to have 100 minecart items per minute, you would need massive amounts of the same item sorting for storage. So the only way you really do it is a lot. And that's really the only thing I can think of on how to sort a lot. And have the items with the item streams with all the items getting destroyed instant, with the minecarts getting broken, items spilling out instantly. You need a lot of at least double speed item sorters. Okay, this is so that I don't have to power that, because I am not going to fight with putting all of them in just yet. Do you know how to make a sorter without minecarts, but with hopper minecarts? I know how to do it. I just, because of an issue, let me finish this line up. I could pop into a different world. I have one set up. Okay. Okay, so this is using just the standard double speed. That's not this one. This was okay. Oh yeah, this one. Yep. Okay. Where are you at? There you are. Yeah, I've got a basic minecart item sorter, and unless it's direction, depending on the direction, it can break. And I am running slime block launchers. But yeah, this will handle yeah. This will yeah, this can handle quite a bit. Yeah, I don't have to do anything. I think I'll have to set up a counter for this. Okay, and oh. Why didn't they drop? Okay, that's weird. Okay, here's a tip. Only use minecarts or you will have a bottleneck. No, well, here's the thing. These are double speed. It does, but because of how I need to store them, I have to put them into a chest or something. I have to store them one way or another. So I'm storing them into a crafter that will allow me to craft up the items. So, yeah, I know what I'm doing with that. But back to the Mega Crafter. Okay, so now yep. I am so glad I did it this way, because then I don't have to fight with the getting the animals back into the system. Okay, yeah, so that is perfect. There we go. Okay, so now all I need to do, use cactus to send the items through an array of hoppers instead. Yeah, there's, besides using a cactus, which can be inconsistent due to the item's trajectory. If an item is when a item gets sent from a like a hopper minecart, a chest minecart, or something like redstone does when it breaks, it is not going to take the same path that it's not going to take the same path all the time. And to prove my point, we're right there. That alone just says exactly what I was trying to out. Or yeah, it'll catch up, but their setup is. Yeah, I get it. It's just I won't. The cactus, the risk of it is the only problem. And trust me, yes, I understand. It's possible. I've done it, but I don't want to risk using fighting with a cactus in this one, because you have to be more cautious with the cactus. I will use it if I have to, but if there's a better way, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so we've got... oh yeah, we got to finish setting this up. So we're going to, while it is being processed, we're going to send a single pulse through this. And for the purpose of not... Okay, and I want to make sure... How many I got here? I got 6. I want 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Boom. There we go. Now, if I take the torch out, boom. Okay, all right, perfect. That just went off. Whew. Okay, so I definitely have to get more mine carts in there. So I have a nice little cheat. Well, what can I say? I've actually set this up. I have that structure block specifically because these are all set up properly. And if I need to, I could always add more. Okay, I think I'm going to have to do a one item. Should I make a video explaining topic in detail? You can. Some people might find it interesting. You just have to make it where I try to sometimes fail. I will say that. You have to make it semi-entertaining at least. There we go. Okay, so that's all of this. I think we should do a test. I'm just going to put my block back here. I am going to send only one thing through. It's just going to go away, and I'll make sure it's purged. But what I want is, oh, I just need something very, very simple. I need a lot of redstone. So yeah, I'm getting a ton of redstone blocks. Okay, so, and I'm just going to throw it in here. Now that's been processed, so now we got our blocks in there. And which means now this one is going to work. I just need to make sure that this entire system works. Okay, you think you should make an orbital? That's not going. It's one of those few things because they're using chunk loaders. We don't have chunk loaders. So we can't use the same techniques that they use. Orbital strike cannons aren't possible on Bedrock. Yeah, I'm not even worried about doing more, but yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even allow this for... Okay, yeah, I don't have that set up, so yeah, that's not important. So yeah, as it is running fairly consistently, and it's because this is the part that I was worried about back here, which shows that I had nothing to worry about. Constantly, but with unlocking chunks with the player, is it possible? Yes, but getting, like I said, they're using chunk loading, as in you have to put it at the edge and push the TNT into the area that it's unloaded. So with that right there, it makes it more difficult. Okay, so yeah, I know I don't have any collection system, but we've got our... I just want to make sure that this works properly. Because I'm not even worried about... I just want to get this... Because if this part works properly, we are golden. We'll be able to move on to the next step. I actually haven't done a full test run, but this thing it's breezing along, and it's all consistent speed. The item recollection is going to be the fastest part. Because it's all going. This is the slow part. I hate saying it, but this is the slow part. I cannot speed this part up any faster, because stacking minecarts and being able to separate them is the only way. And if I could stack them and separate them, I would. Okay. Yeah, but this... Oh man. I can't believe I actually got all this timing correct. Okay. Yeah, before I even mess with the doing more than just one, I have to reset those rails. Yeah, I gotta stand about right here ish. I haven't mapped this out, but I will. I'll definitely get this mapped out. Okay, so we are 2, 4, 5 left. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna go right under here. Fly all the way. Let's make sure that, because I did, okay, so that's done. These, okay, so I am missing one. Missing just one, so oh, okay, so I have to launch that, pull that out. Okay. So just having to figure out what it did. Oh man. Okay. Okay, so that works out right. So now they're gonna come in, and let's just watch all the, see which ones work. And here they come. Why did... Okay. Oh, yeah, when I was messing around, it pulsed twice, so... Okay. That will clear that. Okay. I have to fix this minecart. I don't want to fight with TP at entities type item at self. Ah. Okay, so let's now clear. That was a lot of dust. I need... you guys... Okay, so... now this is under lock. There we go. Just to make sure. Perfect. All right. So I will have to figure out in a moment what went wrong with why I ended up having items left over in here. So, but I'm going to be right back. I need to move around. So that my body doesn't get too stiff. So I will be right back. So, yeah. So give me a moment. Alright guys, I am back. So let's see here. Drink. Okay, so we've got to rerun the box of more redstone blocks in there. All right, let's keep that there. And okay, gotta figure out how I'm going to do this because it starts the clock. I just need it to pulse once every time. Okay, let's just check the, let's just, okay, good. Loads up. I'm just making sure that we are getting stacks in there. I might have to set up a specialized pulse for this last one. All right, so these items are all doing right, so that's good. Okay, those are processing properly. I don't want any minecarts just sitting here when we start the process. If I have to, I will, but I don't want them just to sit there. Which means I would have to add another one of these minecarts into every section. So yeah, these are coming along. Now this system is working beautifully. Oh. That's not going to be good, so I'll just pause that there. Right there. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot those rails there. So that's gonna... Okay, that should fix that part. Okay, so here we go. This a lot faster when doing a massive craft than with something like a cycle. But still fairly slow. Okay, I'm getting a little back feed, so give me a second. Okay. Okay, this is, yeah, I've got to figure that out. I got to probably reset my OBS for that. But I was going to continue the stream, just not hear anything. So we've got... Oh, that's what it is. I forgot I had my phone on. Whoops. Okay, well, that's better. I'm not hearing myself anymore because it was a little disconcerting. Alright, so we're almost done here. We're in this section now. So it pretty much takes almost 6 seconds for it to do an entire into loop. So this is going to be the last one. So I've got a minecart sitting here. It has 18 items in it. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to add one more and process them that way. Oh, look at that gorgeous redstone. Okay. So, just to make sure that the system is clear, I am just going to run some minecarts under here just to collect anything that happens to still be in the system. The purge system is going to be similar to this, but yeah. Oh man. This is just a massive set of engineering problems. Okay, so that's all of it. So now all of these come over here, launch off. All right. And they will all land roughly in the same spots. Oh, look at all of this. All nice, neat rows. That's gorgeous. Okay, so make sure that none up. Okay, so we got some sticks and some redstone blocks. Redstone blocks. Yep. Okay, that means that I had the system fail I gotta reload those sticks in, because if those sticks don't get reloaded. Okay, yeah. I probably have to run a couple of purges through this thing just to make sure that everything's cleared out before I do any testing. Because items could have probably gone right in and broken the system. Which is why... Okay. Well, let's set up so that we can at least get all the items into a general location. That's going to be super easy. Because then we have to add another component to that. So, let's make sure that these are all ready to go. Okay. These, usually the first one's going to be the issue. I might have to just reconfigure. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out later. Okay, yeah. But running a purge minecart through here is what's needed. Because obviously there's items that shouldn't have gone into the system. And having purge buttons, which we will lock a hopper with, so that we don't have to worry about. In fact, we'll probably run, just to be on the safe side, set it up so that it runs 9 minecarts through the purge. I should do this so I don't have to fly down there. Yep, that's why it's not working right. It is because I have items inside the system that's not supposed to be there. And I'm not going to go through every single one. But I will purge them. Oh. Well, that will explain that. Okay, so. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Yep. Dealing with rails. Yep. Always will happen. Just gotta get rid of... Okay. So, now we know an issue that we have to deal with is we'll have to purge the system to make sure that we get everything out that's not supposed to be in there, so that we can get a massive craft. There we go. All right, so I forgot to put one here. Empty. A rail. Rail. Empty. Rail. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I still might have some rails processing. Okay. All right, so let's head on down here and nothing. Rail, rail, rails, rails, rails. There was a redstone block. Okay. And the dust is going to despawn soon. Good. Yeah, I think putting one up there would probably be the best bet, and then doing it again. So let's double check our purge. I'm not going to run this until I get it, and then I'm going to set one more. I'm going to manually set one more, I should say. Because maybe keeping one there will assist us with the okay. Empty, empty, empty. I don't even know if that was if one item was left there. Okay, so we've got to just make sure that, because these are all in the crafter. Okay, so now we got this cleared. Let's try it one more time just to make sure that we don't have to purge it again. And then we could try the run one more time after I set up the initial set. And we're gonna have I'm gonna figure out how to get a super fast specific setup for the for the box loader, because we're gonna store a box of items. So that's 27 stacks of whatever. Okay, so empty, 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 empty. We still got a few items in, so let's just do a couple of these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Clearing them out. Okay. Empty, 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 empty. Okay. All right, I'm just going to set one up for this. minecart. 1, 2, 3. We'll view over. Grab. Alright, so this should allow us to do a box. That first one will load up. So let's just make sure. Just stand right here. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could just make this a lot faster than it actually is. This will be the slowest craft. Single item in. And what I mean by the slowest part is it just not wanting to process all of it at once. I'm just hoping we get the full box out. So with that being said, we got to get this. All right, so while this is processing, I'm just trying to make sure that this whole thing stays loaded completely. I might have to set up a ticking area just for this, just to make sure that this does not break. Because if it breaks, it's not going to be useful at all. But it's consistently processing them, which is good. Hey, welcome back, Guru. Okay, so we've got what have we got? Okay, so we are sitting right here. I think I might have to figure out how to. I'll probably have to send all the items to get stored inside of inside this area. You program it, you start it, and then you have to move to load. But I know how some people are. But this is mega crafting, so this is not just. Let me get 1 or 2 items. No. This is let me get thousands of items. Let me get a full box of redstone. Let me get 9 boxes of dust. Let me get 16 boxes. This is box crafting. I think it's done. No. Good thing I put it like that so I can look at it. Okay. All right, so what do we got? Oh, we've got, we got 27 to do. Total. And we're almost done. I can tell that right now. Two, 4, 5, maybe 6. Okay, 2, 4. And yes, I'm actually counting without even touching. 3. Okay, there's the last one. Wait, no. One more. There's the last minecart. All right. So now it's launching all of the the stackables. They're just flying through there that don't exist. Yep. And crafting. Ooh, this is so gorgeous. It's raining redstone. Let's make sure that the items are, the hopper minecarts are empty. Oh no, yeah, these will be empty. Now, we had some oh. Okay, so we have one's not supposed to be in there, 4's not, oh. 4 is supposed to be in there. Oh, okay, so this is this got busted. It might have been something that I did. Okay, and then here, correct. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go through all of these and fix them, because we need to make sure that it's only like this first set. It might have been something when I was messing around, so I'm trying to fix it. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to put a book in. Okay, so now, so that it consistently falls in an area. Now we're just going to first off create a large yeah, Bedrock need cart eating. Oh no, we need better cart eating. We got cart eating, it's just that it's not that great, because that would assist a lot with this build, because then I could figure out some other things. Fill -2 to 8, 70 to 15. -165, 70, and all the way down here. $320. Okay, yeah, a lot of this is, yeah, this is from a previous, so we'll ignore this. I'll get this cleaned up in a bit, but yeah, okay. We need better carts. Oh, yeah, better cart logic. Okay, so we got 2 empty boxes and no cart there. Yep, I was right. Okay. Let's try this again. Start processing. Now we can see where they land at in each row so that we could create a proper water stream to direct them into a very specific area. Yeah, so oh yeah, I forgot that's I'm using that torch to power these, so yeah, this is absolutely okay. I might have to just figure out reset cart resets, because if we could do stack separation that they have in Java, cart stack separation that they have in Java, this will be so much easier. Or even if just separating them in general, because I've tried a couple multiple different ways of doing it and none of them worked, at least consistently. If it worked consistently, well, you also got to remember, this is going to do a box, and it's also going to multi-craft too. Right now, we're just slowly adding. It's the stacking that will speed this up, if I could get it. If I could, if I had a. Well, we're talking about minecart stacking here because the item separation, item stack separation would make things so much easier too. But we got to work with what we can, and that's what I'm doing. All right. Oh man, I forgot some of them don't. Okay, did I? Yeah, that's what I forgot to do. Oh, okay, that's gonna have to be before I run it again. I don't want to fight with that right now. I will set up a structure just to get rid of that. Just to fix that. Okay, so this one's number 4. Okay, one more. Oh, a few more. This thing is clearly on another. Oh, yeah, and this is. I literally just want people to understand how much if you could actually, most people, you could do this type of stuff if you are really working on it. And obviously I am really working on it. Nice. Okay, so that's still registering. Got the torches we can see, even though we can't see any of the other stuff working. We can see that all the way at the other end it's working. That's important because everything needs to be loaded. Alright, so Will should okay. Yeah, I unloaded it, so that's gonna cause this issue. I need to launch one more. Okay. Yeah, this has to be placed in. If you're going to build this, it will have to be placed inside of a ticking area. So that it does not break. Yep. Okay, so and here they come, and the lag. Okay, so that's our that's yep, right. To be honest, even in survival, the end up dumping anyway, so you don't craft that much. Clearly feel like cheating though. I think I'll go back to Java because my buddy and I play on Bedrock. Oh. Oh, well, I'll let that. I just said they need to make Bedrock a lot more consistent. Because if it was a lot more consistent, it wouldn't be as bad. So I'm guessing these will go. So they go in between. Yep. Okay, this is where our... Okay. Yeah, if Bedrock was a lot more consistent. In fact, I think I know what happened. If I look in some of these, why? Oh, they didn't get any items. That's why. Okay. So I'm gonna have to. I hate doing this. Oh. Okay. So now that's all been cleared out. So all those items are, yeah, like my wool farm got some blocks straight up disappearing for no pair. Oh. Yeah, I am a big advocate of just enjoy the game, but if you can't, but if you're working hard and yeah, the entities are the bigger issue, if you ask me. There's some things I like about Bedrock, but there's some things it's like, why? Being able to, because let's see here. Oh, like well, a lot of it happens. Yeah, a lot of it is just strictly redstone related. I can deal without QC. I can take it or leave it. It doesn't hurt me at all. Like it, major Java, like a lot of these Java players, they can't seem to get around it. But I can take it or leave it. You get rid of it on Java, I could go to Java and still do the same things. But it's the inconsistency. All I have to say is make Bedrock more, Redstone more consistent. In fact, I actually have a stupid joke. The only thing consistent about Bedrock Redstone is its inconsistencies. And anybody who really plays is you have to do so much more to get something to be consistent than on Java. So, all right, yeah. So that's my little Bedrock Java rant. Alright, so, but why don't I just switch over? I'm pretty sure some people are like, well, you're so good at Redstone, why don't you switch over to Java? Because there's people that get bad information, period, from Bedrock players, or from other Bedrock content creators, and I'm not gonna just do them dirty like that. I think, well, Redstone is simple. Yeah, no QC is actually okay. It's more like no zero tick pistons. The reliable, I can do the zero tick pistons will help out a lot, but yeah, piston speed is one thing that I really want. I don't care about QC, and I want more reliable redstone. And if I can, I am going to make I'm literally trying to figure out right now on code, doing codes, because years ago, I wanted to start learning how to program, do game programming, but there was really nothing out there for it, and what was out there wasn't good. And it's self-learning, mind you. I prefer self-learning projects, things like that. So I'm gonna make a point to, one, learn how to do a proper Bedrock add-on where I can change piston speed. And if I could change piston speed, or even the registration of hitboxes for things. Like how because what happens with minecarts and chests would actually work out properly, would work as on Java. Leave QC alone, faster piston, pretty much put add-ons on till I get to the point where, oh yeah, add-ons to the point where it's like, yeah, this is how Bedrock should be. And I know some people are like, oh, can I have those add-ons? Yeah, as soon as I get them. I'm not going to sell my add-ons because I don't feel like it, but some other things yeah, so it's going to take me a bit to start really ramping up and starting to understand how the game, how the program in the game works. Some people don't understand that Bedrock is written in a base C++ with JavaScript. And that is because because Minecraft Java is written in, well, JavaScript. And all the consoles are written in C++. Alright, so there we go. Alright. Okay, so we got all of them that are gonna end up there. I have to fix all of these that are busted. I might just end up yeah, probably have to do the structure block. Why am I breaking these? We'll just do this easier. I forgot. Sometimes I forget that I could use commands. Okay, that's what makes the game fast. One, 2, 3. Yeah, why? Yeah, well, because I forgot. I got into I will say that when it comes to the straight, a little background about my Minecraft experience. I for the longest time, it wasn't until about oh, I am working on a mega crafter for like a cubic meters universal crafter. Does a box at a time, multi-crafts, different things. Right now I'm just setting up the strips. Okay, I swear season was supposed to be more. Oh no, C++ is more reliable, but it is that when Notch initially wrote Minecraft in JavaScript, it was because that's all he knew. C++ existed at that time. I guarantee that. Okay. So we got that set up now. Next step would be getting our -1 and where I'm at. Oh. Yeah, this one I am going to take out by hand. Intentionally. Okay, so to get this right, I need to be right here. Yeah, C++ is a more is just one of those few languages that I actually am wanting to learn. I'm going to have to learn it because I've played consoles for years. I remember, because honestly, I played on the Atari before. The Atari 2600, so I know I know a thing or two about stability. In fact, when a company you could tell how well the code is, and easy way to tell is how many bugs are there. If it is a buggy mess, I mean, you do one thing, game crashes. Okay, you do something else, game crashes. Constant crashing, that's a massive bug issue, which means your code is faulty. Fix your code. Alright, but yeah. Okay, so we've got... Oh, okay, so all of the... Oh, I still need a setup for the... Alright. Yeah, so... Okay, so I gotta pick a point somewhere in the middle to... Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta think of how I'm gonna determine the... determine when it's done crafting each section. Okay, so I will say this, while most people, I'm going to do this one at a time. It's late. Oh, yeah, I do get that. Well, have yourself a pleasant evening, man. Okay, so... And then I need... Normally I like using signs, but I've been using buttons more often here. Okay. Slab there. Button there. Water here. That is going to constantly keep that flowing. Slab there. Button there. Water there. Slab there. Button there. Water there. Slab there, button there, water there. Slab there, button, water. Slab, button, water. Okay, so we are going to go And I am going to use iron bars for this. We're going to throw an iron bar there. Going to break that. Throw an iron bar there. Throw a slab there. Go into spectator mode to get out of here. Then back to creative. And nope, I want you there, you there. Okay. So that's our drop point. Roughly in the middle, favoring one side, which is fine. That's not that big of a deal. Okay. Then we're going to take and place a slab. I'm probably going to just temporarily place a button up on the first set just so that I can run the water. Because we got to put this into a checker, and we still have another type of checker to go through, the dependency that we'll have to build. I'm definitely gonna have to do a little more research for that, fix everything that's wrong with this at the current moment, which makes this 4.6 version 4.6. All right. Okay, so man, all right, so we've got okay, so temporarily these are getting buttons, and then when I'm leaving, yep, and that's just so that I can place water down. Wait. Alright, so we've got a good set of water. Yeah, alright, perfect. Alright, before I do this, yeah, I'm gonna have to finish a lot of these up. Okay, yeah, so I've got still quite a bit I need to finish up in here. Bouncing around, trying to make sure everything works right. Clearing out that. Clear my inventory. Okay, so alright. Okay, so I'm gonna be right back, guys. Move back. Body's getting tight again. Always happens. My normal job, I'm moving around a lot more than this, so I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back. So, the part that we're going to be working on now, I actually have it built somewhere else. Yes, I do a lot of just solo testing on different parts. So, if we head over to here, we are going to be sending the items in. We're going to have a pulse extender here, where if we just, I'm just going to throw a full stack of items in. It'll go here, and it's a dependency check. Because it is not a non-stackable, it's going to go here. But if I throw in, do I have? What do we got here? No, just sticks. Okay. But if I take and throw in just a bunch of minecarts, let's just say this is going to be the 64. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we'll have to fix that. Because of the dependency, it's going to send it over into here. But if there is no dependency, it's going to send it into storage. So with the dependency, this part, once we break it, send it, yeah, I know they're all getting destroyed, but that will end up in a water stream. They'll send it over here to send it here. So this is the next part. We don't have to use anvils, we can use chests, we can use other things. We can use honey if we want. I just decided to use anvils just because I wanted to. But yeah, the items end up right in here on the edge, and it will be flowing and bouncing up and hitting here. As you guys can see. And without the dependency, it'll reset. There we go. That's what we're going to be doing. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then okay, so let's head back on over and grab where we're going to move, because it's going to split off into 2 different areas. That's the old one. Here's the new one. Okay, so let's move that up one more. I'm just, well, spitballing here. So we'll move it here. We will use a stair here. Contain the water a bit. And now here is where we need our other blocks, or alignment blocks. 4, okay, and then glass here. Then we will throw a soul sand right here. A scaffolding there. I'm just going to temporarily fill this in. Water there, water there. And let's see here. A dispenser goes up here. This one actually is going to be a stair. Okay, so here's our line. That's what I was looking for. Because we're going to come all the way down to the very end here. Bust out all of those. Alright, so now we've got to throw in some water blocking there. Put that there. Block off this. Okay, so this is the part that is always just so much fun. Figuring out your block placement. Okay, so we can just run. Oh, no, this actually goes this way. Because if we throw water in here, let me just barricade that. If we throw, no, I said water there. And then add one more. You. That will, if an item goes here. Wait, oh, no. I got this one too close. So let's move the water, add another chest, you there. And this ice stream will, this ice path will go one more over. Yeah, that's how that's supposed to go. Okay, so because I want to have at least four to go there. You get to go there. This stair goes away. Stair goes like this. You there. Water streams. You can go away. Stair. Okay, 2 blocks. So the way that this goes here. Alright, you go there, that blocks it off. Okay. So, and we throw a chest right here. Waterlog this, waterlog this. Nice visual. But yeah, we throw this here, it'll line up and boom. No. That's supposed to go there. I don't. Yeah, I should have taken a screenshot of this. So that I can just look. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Slab on top. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, this has to be a slab. I've tried other things, and it's the only thing that, one, can be waterlogged, two, is just low enough for this iron pressure plate, and so that the items don't bounce up and hit there. So if I throw this here, the land, boom, push, and then sit there. Like, does it have to be a slab there? Let me put a water bucket and try powering this. No, it doesn't have to be a slab. Cool. It can be whatever you want. That's nice. That's perfect. Okay, so let's put in this path here. And we'll get all that going down. Because these are all based on the dependency. Stair. Glass, glass. Stair. Glass, glass. What? Okay. Stair, glass, glass. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Effect at all. Night vision. Oh. True. There. Oh. 1. True. There we go. A lot better to see now. Hopefully I get the orientation right. Because if I don't... not the orientation, the count right. Because if not... that's just going to be a huge problem. Oh. Oh, yeah, got that right. Okay, so... now, I know that some of this isn't going to make too much sense. I could probably just copy paste. I could probably just create first one I get done. I'm going to set up for a structure file. I'll set up for a structure block and copy paste it over and over and over and over again until I get it all the way down here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we're going to ignore that right there. We need glass block there. We need sticky pistons, which will sit right here. I might have to drop this down one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop this down. It's too high up. But yeah, when that goes, so if I just throw you there just so that I can go like, oh, boom. Perfect. Yeah, that's way too low. Okay, so I should have counted this while we were over here. Didn't think of that. Okay, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. So let's make it 6 blocks. 7 blocks below the ice. But I'm keeping the alignment right. Okay, so let's grab us a nice temporary, easy to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's do 8, just because. Okay, and boom. Okay, that's our crossroads. So we go stair here pointing this way. We go glass, 2 glass, glass there, glass there, that there. Then, just because I want to have this nice, that there, and then glass all the way over here. Soul sand, scaffolding, chest, you're going to use inner chest for our alignment on this. Throw a block there, throw one there, and one there. Throw a trapdoor there, pressure plate there. Ice, because we're going to force everything over to there. We're going to waterlog. We're going to place that there. Water there. Okay. Then dispenser with a bucket. Piston. And piston there. Torch on the side. dust there. Then I know we're going to need a solid block. Solid block there. Solid block there, I think. Oh, okay. Okay, let me clear first, and now we're just going to hijack that and run it over here. So that we don't have to think. Less thinking, the better right now. And this is going to be a corner. Detect. Good enough. Actually, I should move this corner one further away. Detect. And then this is going to be, I'm just going to check. I will adjust according to what I need, but I just need this over here so that we can control what we're doing. And this is flipped, so iron bars, huh? Yeah, this is mostly about just the build. Okay, so now I got that to look at. Okay, we need a, I will have to do some quick testing on this. So, you there, and then now, no. Oh, no. Yeah, it's the roots. I don't really, yeah. Roots, dust up. Comparator. And a few actually a few lava buckets. Perfect. Okay, next is a slab. Above the chest. A solid block there, which will not be needed. Dust. Glass. Solid block, subtract mode. And redstone block, and then comparators pulling out subtract mode. going into a solid block. And that solid block now has, I have to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. Over, over. Repeater. Repeater is 4 ticks. Now we'll pull from there. There. Okay. There we go. Whew. And we have 1, 2 more space. Perfect. Whew. So this comes all the way over here. Down 1. Structure block, okay, perfect. And I want to get as close to, there we go, and corner, detect, and this is going to be check 2. Save. All right, so let's make this 14. Yep. Make this 0. Load. And now save. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are these aligned? Is the big question. Yes, they are. So I can just okay, so now we've got these, and last one. Whoa. Okay. So we got this aligned properly. Time to take out all of these. You too. And all these redstone blocks. Okay, so if I go like this with every single one, instead of putting a repeater, I'll put dust. And if it doesn't have to be solid, I'm going to put a transparent. Put dust on every single one of these. That will allow us to have more settings for it. Well, not more settings. It will be... Ooh, this is off. This is off. Yeah, it's off by 1. Yep, okay. This is the save, okay. here. And one more down. Okay. I got to shift these all one over. In fact, actually, I don't need that there. I could go there. Yep. Okay. So let's put this back. Well, let's do it right. Okay, there's this. And detect. And this is okay. What did I name that last one? Check. Okay. Three. Load 14 0. Save. And now let's double check this. Boom. That moved it over in line. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I gotta double check all of these, but yeah, this is actually coming along pretty good. If I do say so myself. I might just have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to spend some time and chest, waterlog. Yeah, these are, yeah, I can't believe I put these all in the wrong spot. Some of them are in the correct spot. I'm just gonna have to go deal with all the waterlog after the fact. So we'll deal with that after the fact so that we can make sure that we get these in. Okay. Yep, that's okay. There we go. Yeah, yeah, that's better. All I have to do is just put solid blocks here. Yep, that's how it should be. And this is just for the dependency. This will tell, will activate and not think about what the system is doing per se. because each section is it's gonna have a double dependency, so to speak. The first dependency is going to turn off is going to send everything from a storage to the instead of sending it to storage, it's going to send it to the checker. It's going to send it to the right there. It's going to send it right there. And if it has, that's if it has a dependency. If it doesn't, it's going to send it to a loader instead. Okay, so let's clear the water. Yep. Okay, so now we've got, yeah, gonna do one thing at a time. Right here. And oh, I forgot I got to remove some of this water because it is not flowing properly, like that one. Failing with the structure block. Either you gotta clear it all out and redo it, or just fix the mistakes. Sometimes fixing the mistakes aren't as easy. But yeah, we'll get it done one way or another. Okay, so we've got this part set up now with our dependency checker. We'll have to get a water, we got a water bucket in all of these. We'll have to set up for a control circuitry. That's all the no, I was using a wall there. Yeah, okay. A wall which doesn't fully block, but does, and because of the how the system is, it will push the items into a certain direction. Which is fine, which is great, because it's not a full block. So any item that will land here will get pushed. But because it's getting pushed this way, pushes down, it's going to slide that way. So, yeah. Whew. Okay, so now we got this set up. Next step would be to actually have just get all the water streams in, which is going to can become a pain. But I want to reduce okay, so now if I throw iron bars in there and then throw a pressure plate up there, dust come up here. Temporarily throw iron bars there. Yeah, I will get myself out of this. Water. Boom. Water. Chest. Okay, that's perfect. Get rid of this water. And now get our button back in for when we decide, when we do the water streams. Okay, so they line up perfectly. Perfect. That's good. That's good. I can actually run glass here instead of the jack-o'-lanterns. Okay. So here we go like this. We'll get our water. We still have to, because right now we are still right now we are dealing with the collection of the items. So, but we have to take into account dependencies. Then we will be dealing with the entire dependency system. Not this week. Well, not today. That's going to be quite a big project. But we will be dealing with the dependency system very soon. Pretty much probably next week. I'll probably be working on it this week, but not trying to figure out, because I'll have to go in and through the initial build to see how Cubic did it, because if he does, because if I like how he did it, I'm going to do it that way. If I don't like the way he did it, I'm going to do it my way. If I can't do it his way, I'm going to have to modify it so that it will work. But yeah, so that's what we're doing here. And then let's see here. Let's pop over to this and take a look at how he has this. All the way down here. Okay, so pops in. That's just QC'd. We can't deal with QC, so yeah. All right, so I probably should run it there. Okay, then we follow this line all the way back. It's the dependency line, so these items get set. Okay, yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking about doing, because these items will all get sent over into the loader, which this thing is insane. So with that, and where does this, okay, so this will keep it locked for a short period of time. None of these will all go upwards. That will push it that way. Okay, so then these doors flip, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, flop, flip, flop, 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 flop. Okay, so the first, if it gets, yeah, I'm literally, this is exactly how I have to do things. I have to follow. Okay, so this will activate that block, pushing it over, activating it, pushing it back over. And this will activate if that is turned off. Okay. Whew. So let's load back up. Let's load back up Bedrock. Okay. That's not what I want. I forgot. That's not actually what I was going to look at. What I was going to look at, I just ended up figuring out something else. But torch. Okay, so these all get. Oh, so everything gets sent over here to this sticky piston, which will pull everything, which then will send everything this way, holding it to here to, which will hold, which then will activate every single. Okay. That's what we needed to find out. Okay, so move this here so that I can do what I need to do there. Then we will take a solid block, place it here. Temporary block. I'll probably just copy these again. Break this because I don't need it there. Boom. And a rail. Okay, so now that's been cleared out. Boom. Okay. Now we take and throw a solid block here, dust here, comparator, comparator, torch, solid block, torch. Okay, so yeah, torch, solid block, torch. Okay, yep. And okay, torch, solid block, torch. And is it a single line? Oh, it's right next to it. Okay. Then all of these get this. And we will run the line just to make sure. So yeah. Major project. And you guys are actually seeing my thought process, so yeah, let's get that back up, because just in case one of you guys decides to say, yeah, hey, have you tried this part? So yeah, we've got, now when these get aligned and drop in, I think I'm going to have to do a false craft, just so I could see. And the only one that I have that is set up is here. So I'll set you there. And I have to start you over here. So a upper minecart. Let's throw in a stack of blocks. Because I can activate this on my own. Okay, so Uh, Here we go. It should be coming along, coming along. Okay, so that pulled from here. Oh, that's. Oh, I forgot to lock. I forgot to lock it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I understood why that happened. Okay, so now we have all of these should have a bit of dust. Now, if I activate, boom, 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 drops in, it all keeps going. There. That's not good. That right there should not happen. Because I want the items all to align a certain way, but I can't have them do that. I can't have them do that. Okay. Man, this is. That is what I was worried about. That was the one thing I was worried about. Them landing there. Because now, if I break it, they fall, stack up, boom. And power, turn off. Oh, see the issue. And the issue is I forgot to reset all these chests and water streams. I might just have to reset all the reset it all. Just go in, break all of it. Break all the water streams. Yep, okay. And if the water stream persists, like here, break the chest, place the chest, and yeah, that's what the problem is. It's not that they're just not registering right, so they'll have to get cleared out. So we figure, yeah, so my structure placement was wrong and therefore breaking it. So we got that. Okay, so this one has water, chest, water. I just don't feel like pulling the bucket out right now. Yeah, because the water's sitting right there. That's gonna cause okay, there we go. Okay, so we've got we'll just come in and waterlog all of the stairs instead of trying to process the water streams. We'll just reforce it. Okay, so now that's been fixed. Let's hit the water. Let's hit the stairs with some water. And only the stairs. Alright, yeah, so I think I might have to reverse the I might have to redo the launching system so that the closest one gets hit first. The closest one to it, instead of the way that is currently, where if that gets updated, it gets there. Instead, go from, I'm still gonna need those resets, but instead I could actually, well, just cycle them down one at a time. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Well, I'm gonna have to, I'll have to figure that one out. Oh. Alright, yeah, I have to refigure out that it's a nice little setup, but I want to make sure that it works. So and I don't want the crafting to, I didn't need to do that. I just thought of exactly how the system functions. Especially if they are coming in the way that they are. Overthinking brain. Okay. So fill Okay. Okay, we need repeater, unpowered repeater, facing direction equals east, comma, tick delay equals 3. Replace air. Boom. Yep, I got that one right. There we go. Okay, so we fixed it. So I'm still gonna do the same thing. It's gonna pull, it's gonna launch. These are all gonna be coming out this way, so I'm going to properly do this one. we're gonna do it again, but this time we're gonna use an activator rail and drop the minecart. Whoops. And drop the minecart. And now grab a full stack of redstone dust. There we go. Now that should okay, alright, let's see here. Tell me I got nothing in there? I got nothing in there. Perfect. Okay. So now that we got nothing, boom. Let's see if we can... Yeah, that's... that's what I was not wanting. Okay. I'm gonna have to sit down, think about how to fix this part of the issue, because I need to divide, but unless I move it over, drop... Okay, so let's think of it this way. If I move this over here, as far as it can go, that gives me a couple of blocks. Gives me 3 blocks to use. What is this used? This is the torch line. Okay. So, because we're going to have dust on here, which doesn't give me any room. And I don't have the room there, so going this way is not an option. Wait. Oh, where is my slabs? And water. Nope, it's that one right there. Okay. So, if I do this, I put buttons there, take a stair. Now, I'm spitballing. I am trying an idea out. So, place you there. Break you. And, well, let's try it. Because I would rather just say, not gonna work, then, oh, no, I tested it, it's not gonna work, versus I haven't tested it, so, therefore, it's not gonna... I'm gonna test to make sure it works, basically. Okay, so now we need to set this up again. Activator rail. minecart. Block of redstone, block of redstone, break, and watch. Yeah, this is literally all the here it comes in. All right, it's done there. And now power. Oh. $63. Yep. Maybe if I encase it like this, they will all fall. Oh, well, maybe not that far. Maybe to here. Okay, yeah. So let's try this. Maybe, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't do it like that. I should, okay. One step at a time. Because I have the idea on exactly how I need to do it now. So that might align it better. Because if it aligns it better, that's perfect. That's all we need to do is align it better. But I've already determined where I'm going to be sticking everything. So we've got, that's good. Time to activate. Okay, yep, that items are stuck there. Well, these will all end up right there. Now, just that's actually 9 stacks, and even if it is dependency, it still will send it down to where we want it. Okay. All right. So issues that still currently have to be resolved. I'm going to reorient this water streams. Okay, so from here, I'll throw in there, throw it there. Now we're going to reorient these water streams to force everything to go into one specific area. So we're going to use stairs. And water. And then wherever that ends, we're going to throw stairs. A slab, a button, and then some more water. Stairs, slab, button, water. Stairs, slab, a button, and some water. Maybe I should, instead of trying to... Okay, yeah, I'm going to send it instead from... I'm going to move it over to... like, right here. Oh. Now that will have to sit like that. Boom. And then I drop it down. I don't wait. If I'm going to just drop it into an area, all I have to do instead of okay, that's weird. I don't have to move it there. I can just block it off. Boom. Knock this out. Grab some, go right here. Boom. Right there. Straight down. Switch this to a slab. You there. In. And one more side. Water. Lock off. Lock off. Take that one out. And we could take that side off. That should do it, and I don't think I would have needed to readjust the water. Okay, so I could probably do this from the outside. This one easy. Yep. Oh, good. Nothing in there. Okay, so I think this is going to be the last test I'm going to do for today because I am getting extremely exhausted. I'm getting tired. I'm old, so okay, so processing. And process. Pulls in. Okay, I just want to make sure they all at least oh, there we go. There we go. That's it. And then they all line up. specifically so that we can go and go like boom, boom. And these are all flying down. Yes, yes, yes. Boom! Yay! Okay. So now we've got that problem solved that we just need to make slight adjustments for. And I will be doing that off camera because like I said, I am getting exhausted. I will adjust a few other things. All these non-stackables will be coming down this way. I can just let's just okay. Okay, so got to figure this layout out for this because I might have to. What am I doing? I could just. Okay, so it sits right here. Right there. Which is in the way of other ones. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out specifically what we're going to be doing with this. Because I'm going to have to either do multi-height sections and drop them in, or redo this entire thing because I have to have it launching right there. I can't have it launching here. I have to have it right there where it is. Hey, welcome back, Guru. Oh man. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be the next thing I have to do. I have to get it up over this way where I can actually line it where it could be, because I only got a 2-block gap going from here. I can deal with that because let's see here. I'm trying to remember where's my, because I know there is a actual height you could use when transmitting things through a water stream. All of these are going to end up being the same. Okay, so I have to do it that way. And I'm going to make sure all of them are the same so that okay, so that can go there. Oh. Now, if I move it one over, okay. Now I'm just now my brain's getting fried. So, at least taking a look at what I've done so far with this thing, it's absolutely insane. So I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down in the comment section. If it's a major sharp, joining my Discord, link to that is all over my channel and all sorts of different videos. But if you want to support me, you guys, you can